Are there any do's and don'ts in terms of shareholder agreements that are used to further investment in the company?
Could you explain that a bit further, that question?
Well, when people come in with some equity agreement, take a slice of the company in return for putting some cash in, do's and don'ts, typical traps, things people don't think about when those discussions happen, particularly as companies go for the first 3 to 5 years of growth.
Well, not thinking about it at all, I'm afraid. It tends to, in the very early stages, it tends to be people you know very well who are giving you money, friends and family. It's that first round, and often they're too trusting, and so they'll give the money and not really know when they're going to get it back on the basis they're getting it back. Some people even think they've made a loan, and they say, "I haven't got a loan, you've got a share certificate." "Well, I want it back next year." And no, you've got shares now. All sorts of confusion. It doesn't happen with professional investors because they know what they're doing, and they'll say, "Well, we want some paperwork," and they'll probably get their lawyers to draft the paperwork. So when you get to that next tier, when you've got professional investors, these sorts of pitfalls disappear. From the point of view of the shareholders, you can be supping with the devil, of course, because you may be in a situation where you're giving too much control to the professional investors. So that's a pitfall for owners of companies when they get professional investors. I'm talking about banks, I'm talking about angel investors or equity houses. You can lose control. But if you'll get careful about it, it can work very well. I did one last year where an equity house up in the Midlands, which were interested in high-tech companies, were putting in tranches of 200,000, 300,000, 500,000 as the company grew. They set targets. They're only giving up 20%. They set targets which could be measured, and they got through the first 2. We did the first one this time last year, March 15. They got through the second one in the summer, and now they're heading for the 3rd target. And that's worked very well. It's a sort of civilised arrangement where there is some control, but not overbearing control, and with measurable targets. So far, fingers crossed, everybody's happy.